Oh, hi Leo, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. So, please excuse me if I cough and sneeze. I've got a really bad cold, guys, okay? So, okay, Leo, what sticks out for me right away is three queens, okay? And as soon as I see three queens, I see a lot of personal mastery, a, a lot of personal integrity, a lot of self-control, a lot of dignity, a lot of very, very mature responses is going to be required of you this week. Um, so manage yourself, manage your energy with that beautiful, grand Leo energy, okay? Because your additional guidance card is also Yin, okay? So the Yin card is quite feminine. It's a bit like the Queen's energy. So it's maybe quite a lot to do with non-action, about receiving messages, receiving love, receiving prosperity, okay? Receiving guidance. So not as much going out into the world to make things happen, but allowing things to happen around you and allowing things to happen within you, Leo, okay? At the bottom of the deck, you've got the beautiful Queen of Pentacles. There's some, I, I think what this card is pointing to is there's been some personal issues that you've overcame, okay? Because she's got the peacock behind her, and the peacock gets its tail by eating thorns, okay? So you might have gone through quite a difficult financial period or some issues, and now that queen is saying the potential's here for a much more stable, much more secure period of your life, Leo. And if you're not feeling that, then tune into this beautiful beautiful energy of the queen. Basically, she's there for you to attune to if you choose to, okay? Top of the deck, celebration card, okay? This is about having fun. It's about lightness, okay? So that incredible lightness of being, okay? When we're not taking ourselves too seriously, when our hearts are light, we're celebrating with people that we love potentially, okay, Leo? So beautiful crowning card. So let's look at your reading. You've got quite a lot of majors, 5 majors as well, which means there's a lot of big patterns and a lot of change going on for you. Potentially out of your control, which basically just means, Leo, allow it to happen for you. You don't have to control anything. You can almost let it happen on a very sort of alchemic way. So let it happen within and don't even try to control, although I don't see any evidence of you trying to anyhow. But you do start the week with the Devil card paired with the Justice card. These are almost opposites. And I think what they're saying is it's about trying to bring balance back to a situation. The Devil card has got multiple meanings, but it generally can speak of something being quite imbalanced in our lives. It can be anything in our lives that take our balance and rob us of our peace, of our harmony, and it robs us of our ability just to be at peace, Leo. So these two cards together are maybe pointing to the fact that some sort of harmony, some sort of balance is going to be restored for you. And that's probably why you've got so many queens, okay? Because a queen wouldn't lose her balance because she's got enough stability within her not to lose it. But I think these two cards together are actually pointing to something that's been out of balance being restored to a very harmonic level. That could be anything. It could be an external issue or an internal issue, okay? For some Leos, you could be dealing with something like the devil would be a big institution. I don't know, something like that, but the situation's resolving itself. You could be dealing with a court situation and it's sort of being resolved with that Justice card. The devil can point to very, very big institutions. Not always, guys, okay, but it can be a bit having to deal with something that seems to have loads of power, okay? But anyhow, regardless of what it's saying, the Justice card is speaking about balance being restored and things being resolved, okay? Right next to it is a beautiful Queen of Cups with the Hermit card. So, again, two very, very receptive energies. Okay, so there's a feeling here, Leo. The Queen of Cups can be someone who's in your life, quite often a water sign, male or female, that you're spending time with, who's important to you. But Leo, really recently, you've been coming across quite often for me as this Queen of Cups yourself, okay? It's almost connecting with your heart and your own emotions again, and renewing your heart energy, renewing your emotional centers. And again, it's that sort of feeling that you've gone through a process, and the Queen is the, you know, the outcome, because she's got a golden gown, which means she's overcame her past emotional difficulties, okay? And she now has this golden gown because she's completed the process. It's with the Hermit card. So the Hermit's about self-reflection, going within. There might be a feeling that you've walked a narrow road, Virgo. Leo. It's a Virgo card, as most of you know. That you've walked this narrow road. And maybe for some of you, it's felt quite tight. It's felt quite, you've been down a very, very tricky passage. For some of you might feel able to now help others, because both of these cards would come across as the counselor card, or seeking guidance, or being the one people are going to for guidance, because you've emotionally healed your heart, Leo, and you could easily be offering guidance to other people or receiving it. One of these others. For some Leos, you're just spending time reflecting, going within, considering your future with this Queen. I don't know. Okay, these general readings can never really be specific. But this Queen is looking right at the Lover's card. Okay, so for some, this is definitely a relationship. For a relationship focus, you're offering your heart to someone, you're offering love to someone, and this lover could be this Queen, or you could be the Queen. I have no idea, but the Lover's card also represents choices that have to be made, as you know, and it's with the Seven of Cups. So I think for many Leos, this is definitely going to represent that fork in the road, that some decision needs to be made. So remember the story of the lovers. There's two choices. One of the choices is to go with the old conditioning, and one of the other choice is to follow your heart. The guy in the card follows his heart, and he immediately becomes enlightened, because he's woken up to his true nature and his true potential, and you know, he's reclaimed himself. And with three queens here, there's a sense of great maturity of energy here and great depth of energy. But that Seven of Cups definitely points to choices that need to be made. It can be a bit of confusion about the way forward. Some of these choices are great. Some of them are just illusions. They're, fantasies that cannot come true. Okay, I don't know. Really, really interesting reading here, Leo. You end the week with the Queen of Swords and the Star card. So the Star card is the ultimate healing card, okay? It represents a state of grace, which the state, I would say a state of grace was the highest healing energy on the planet, basically. We can only do what we can do, Leo, and then we need to allow the energy of the star in. Grace, peace, trust. It's all these beautiful issues, okay? It's your opposite sign. This is the Aquarius card. Your third eye's been open, and you're just allowing yourself to be this open vessel. You're allowing yourself to feel peace, to feel inspiration, to feel just the healing energy, okay? And it's with another queen. This time it's a Queen of Swords. So in both these cards, her third eye is lit up, which is basically our spiritual center. Okay, this is about clear vision. It's about knowing the way forward, cutting through illusions, particularly the illusions in the Seven of Cups, and to find clarity about the way forward and how to progress. I think for some Leos it could be progressing regarding a love relationship, or it could be choices that need to be made. There's definitely a feeling that the cards are saying the answers probably lie within you, or you're seeking guidance from someone else for this Hermit, okay? I don't know. But with the Yin card, the Star card, 3 Queens, and the Hermit, it's almost about receiving inspiration. It's about knowing what the next step is. It's about knowing how to proceed, either within a relationship or just in life in general. Leo, I've got no idea. Incredibly deep reading, by the way. I don't always get readings that have got so much depth to them, but it seems to me, Leo, you're connected with some energy at the moment, okay? Some really big forces are working for you, and they're working through you. And all you have to do is get out your own way, basically, and ground it. Keep yourself grounded, keep yourself stable, and allow the messages to come through, because they will. Okay, Leo, I hope this helped in any way and it wasn't too far out. I can only ever work with the cards I'm given, okay? And I'll be back really soon. Bye, Leo.